Thank you, Madam Vice President, Commissioner. First of all, I would like to welcome your commitment that you have just articulated to make VAT and tax fraud in general your priority. I think you would have a huge support also in this House. You mentioned it, the numbers of value-added tax gap are slowly and gradually decreasing, but according to the Commission estimates and indications, it should be still around 130 billion euros in 2018, and that is still indeed quite a high number. As it was mentioned also by other colleagues, the VAT carousel fraud, whereby criminals abuse the EU cross-border trading system, contributes 50 billion euro on average per year in lost revenue for member states' tax authorities. The legislation we are debating here today will help drastically reduce the revenues lost to VAT fraud in our financial systems. The losses are damaging not only to the governments. They are also felt throughout the economic chain and therefore damage the vast majority of legitimate businesses, particularly small and medium-sized companies in the European Union. I therefore fully support the effort to address the deficiencies in VAT regimes in Europe. From the European Parliament perspective, we have emphasized the importance of legislation being appropriate for the modern age. This is something we will need to monitor on a continuous basis to ensure that our rules are fit for purpose and achieve the goal of increasing the efficiency of VAT collection and combating fraud. We must not forget the time and money it takes, especially for smaller companies, to collect and report the appropriate VAT information to authorities. Therefore, for our group, it is important that the new rules do not add undue administrative burden, which may hamper the efforts of smaller businesses to grow, particularly across borders within the single market. Colleagues, European legislation in this area needs to be future-oriented, with a clear focus on ensuring it can be applied as business models evolve in the coming years. I therefore appreciate that the Parliament has specifically pointed to the digital arena in this report as our commercial environment becomes ever more digital. I would also encourage VAT authorities to consider the development of artificial intelligence-based solutions to tackle fraud. Specifically, artificial intelligence could be used to create a risk model that would help identify anomalies in the system. In this way, the AI could minimize hours spent by officials in compiling such information. By increasing efficiency, we can target carousel fraud, in particular, in a more effective manner. Let me conclude by thanking the rapporteur and colleagues for their cooperation on these two files. We have drafted two reports that reflect Parliament's priorities, particularly as regards the administrative cooperation and payment service providers. I believe that these are right steps needed in the area of tax collections, which enhances cross-border cooperation on one hand and help fight tax fraud on the other. Thank you.